We're here tonight to find out all about the 5 and 10 Club and actually meet some of the people that come down here every week and just get involved. So we can't wait to interview some other people and have a chat with Jim Kenyon, the organiser.
Well, it came with, I wanted to do a little bit of fitness. I don't run, I don't do much else, but I like walking. And me and my wife Ginny, we'd just come off the back of doing every trig point in Herefordshire. There's 70 of them. And we did that and we were looking for a new challenge. And I started walking around the racecourse, the outer bit, the canter down, and it's 2.5 kilometres. So if you do it twice in a little bit, it's 5k. So that's where the idea for the 5k came. And the cycle track, I wanted to bring a community aspect into the cycle track. And so the name came the 5 and 10, where if you cycle 10 times around the track, which is 1 kilometre, you walk 5, cycle 10. I did say to my wife, I said, let's call it the 10 and 20. And she was like, no, don't, you fool. You'll just scare people off. Because it's not about fitness. It's not about... it's about community, really. And that was the whole idea of it. Have a walk, have a chat, have a ride on a bike. And we've got some fantastic bikes available here. And it's getting people to come along, see the track, enjoy it. So that's how the 5 and 10 Club, the name came about. And that's how it started. So one part-time member of staff who's great, coordinates the volunteers, and there's 12 volunteers. And I'm very proud to be part of that. And we won the Halo Volunteer of the Year award only the other weekend. So, which was fantastic, because with the volunteers, we managed to open this up and do a lot of stuff over and above what one part-time person can do.
And what has surprised you most about the event?
Well, it's great. I mean, I didn't quite touch on the different types of people. We call them the octogenarians. There's 2 ladies, one's just turned 80 and one's been 80 a little while. And they come and sit on the side-by-side, which you rode earlier. And they do 6 or 7 laps. It's a little bit cold and wet from at the moment, but they come along. There's always smiles. There's always a cup of tea, and normally a piece of cake, you know. Unfortunately, in the winter, it turns into a bit of a pudding club. So where you think, I'm going to come along and do some walking, do some cycling, I'm going to drop a few pounds in January, it doesn't happen. But what does happen is the camaraderie and the fun, and it's all ages. The youngest, we have youngest one, I think. Well, we've had all sorts to the club. In the summer, we have kids that are learning to ride and right their way up. We've got one lad who's 8 who comes regularly with his dad. And my daughter comes along, my 14-year-old, and she makes cakes for it as well and gets involved and makes the teas. So it's a nice feel which keeps people coming back time and time.
And if somebody's out there watching this and thinking, I'd really like to go, but I'm a bit nervous.
Lots of people are, and there's someone you can relate to. You know, don't be nervous for a second, because this is, I've got to say, it's a joy for me. The wonderful people that come along, it's an absolute joy. And you're only a stranger for a moment, because as soon as you step in the door, you're made to feel very, very welcome. And it's all inclusive, you know, it doesn't matter who, what or where, everyone's welcome. If anyone can help out with funding or sponsorship, we're looking for a couple of additional little bikes at the moment, because the young people are very good at waiting, but we've only got 3 bikes in 3 different sizes. And so if someone's learning to ride, there's another person stood by the side. So we're actively looking for funding for that. We've done, they've been some really generous sponsors that have funded us to use this and keep using the facilities. Halo have been very good. They give us a charity rate, but we still do have to pay our way. So we do that with the 5 and 10 Club. And also we've done that through, the council had a SPS fund, a sports fund, for the Sunday afternoon sessions, which we do, which is 2 till 4. We had a lot of kids coming along, and the best is when a child comes along on a scooter and we send them away on a bike. The parents can't believe it. And we've averaged, since we've been doing that over the last few months, 1 child learns to ride a bike every single Sunday, which is, for us, it's just a joy. The council again helped out with the side-by-side bikes. and some very kind sponsors helped with the ice bikes and that sort of stuff, which were great, and they've become such a fantastic part. And I think you may have seen Josie earlier, who is always out on them. It's given her a new lease of life.
Oh, hi, Josie. And how long have you been coming to the 5 and 10 Club?
For a few months now, but I'm also a member here at Halo, so I use this once a week as well on another day. So
What do you enjoy most about coming here on a Monday night?
I just get extra laps.
Oh, do you?
I just get extra laps in. This has been the first time I've been on a bike for a very long time, and I was a bit sore.
Oh, were you?
But,
And would you recommend the club to anybody else, or anybody that's a bit nervous about coming? What would your advice be?
just come down, have a look, talk to people. They're more than happy to let you have a look at the bikes, choose what you want, and off you go.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks for talking to us, Josie. We really appreciate it.
I won't speak for her, but it's always a joy when we see Josie, because getting those bikes, it makes it all worth seeing them being ridden. They're also, I mean, on a bigger scale, there's plans for a phase 3 of the cycle track, which is great. This is news. This is new news. And phase 3, we're looking at funding for that. And that incorporates having a new double hut for additional storage. And also within that, there's going to be a repair station. So people from the community can bring their bikes along and just get a little bit of help, you know, because it's so expensive to take bikes to shops. If they come along, and we'll help them repair and do little bits for them. And we'll also be running courses for the volunteers to learn how to bike maintenance, and for the community as well. On top of that, the double hut and that, we're looking at extending the off-road offer as well a bit of cyclocross, which is out into the fields again. And hopefully within that, if we can get the funding for additional member of staff that can man it, I think, can you use that word anymore? I'm not sure what word you use. Staff it. Let's go for staff it. So we can staff it and make it open, because it's been built. It's a fantastic facility. Build it and they shall come. Open it and they will definitely come. So when the track is open, it's open pretty much all the time when Halo's open, but the bicycles hire, or the bicycle use, isn't always open. So that's the issue. Thank you for coming along, and please do promote it. And what we'd like to see is more people. In the summer, we have up to 100. We've had 120 people here. It's bedlam, but it's good bedlam. It's fun. So thanks for having me.